Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got the crypto market just hovering nicely in this range here. After some deep dives and some steady corrections, we are still doing all right, okay? So we saw some declines last week and now a little bit of an uptick. This is XRP on the hourly, guys. We saw XRP get as high as about 43, just over 43 cents. Now hovering in the 0.418 range. It's okay, this is a long process. Just gonna go on a daily here. And as you guys can see, I've got a bit of a bullish pennant outlined here. Okay, so after this huge move up, now we're starting to see this kind of pattern. And then eventually I could start to see the uptrend continue. Of course, we could still decline, but realistically, the bullish pennant is what, I always do that. Such a terrible line drawer. Oh God, boy, that's terrible. Bullish pennant, there you go. All right, let's get rid of all that. That looks disgusting. Anyway, you can see where I'm going with this. It's holding a level. XRP is holding a level of support here. And so long as it can keep steady with steady volume in this range here, we could see an upward rally after that. Bitcoin here, guys. And after a correction last week now, guys, this is Bitcoin on a daily. We're starting to see some upward momentum, but ultimately for Bitcoin, we really have to get into this zone here, okay? We have to pierce the 9,000 mark, hopefully go up to 10,000 and then off to the races. In my opinion, not saying it's gonna happen for sure, but that's what I think. But I know why you guys are here. You saw this, right? Max Keiser, the self-proclaimed tweet poet, tweets out this article by Yahoo Finance. And it's ultimately stating, and firstly, I just want to point this out. This is by Yahoo Finance, but it looks as if they copied it from CCN, by CCN. So Ripple and most other cryptocurrencies should be looking over their shoulder now that Facebook has announced it's launching its GlobalCoin, according to Bitcoin expert Max Keiser. In Keiser's opinion, GlobalCoin will render altcoins irrelevant, and this includes Ripple. This includes Ripple, guys. The Bitcoin bull also sees the Facebook coin obliterating payments and remittance companies leveraging cryptocurrencies. So ultimately, that's just this dude's opinion. Guys, I'll link this article in the description. But what I really found great was that David Schwartz came out and responded to this. I love opinions about XRP that don't show any evidence of having any understanding of XRP. This is just Bitcoin minimalist thinking, and there's Bitcoin and everything else. Wow, burn. And then, of course, Max Keiser blocks David Schwartz on Twitter. You have been blocked by the self-proclaimed tweet poet. He could have just said he'd prefer not to discuss it on Twitter, but whatever. Cool, collected. I'm going to get into that tweet thread in a bit, but first let's give you some explanation here. So, Norin Sira is backing up this GlobalCoin claim. Well, if Ripple would admit it is a permissioned system, David Schwartz says it's not really. Norin Sira, validators have to choose who to put on a UNL. If you are not on someone's UNL, your validator doesn't mean anything. That is permissioned, David Schwartz says. I don't see how you can square that fact with the fact that there is no way to tell whether your validator is on someone else's UNL or not. And the system works precisely the same whether it is or isn't. He goes on to say, think of it like mining, except you don't get rewarded and can't censor. Why does it matter who is doing it or not at that point? It's permission to what? Very good point. Schwartz goes on to say, the one problem you can't solve with public state and everyone enforcing every rule. Well, I just clicked that by accident. So the one problem you can't solve with public state and everyone enforcing every rule is ordering valid transactions received at about the same time. Something nobody actually cares about because it doesn't matter so long as it works. And then finally, this last tweet here, which is really the one I wanted to show you guys. Bitcoin costs millions of dollars a day to solve this problem, and it gets mediocre finality and mediocre censorship resistance. We solve it, meaning the people at Ripple, for nearly nothing with better finality and censorship resistance. You respond that you need permission to have no effect on the network. And then this guy just keeps going on. Like, do you really think that you can go head to head with David Schwartz? I mean, I don't know, maybe you're a cryptocurrency creator as well, but geez, going head to head with David Schwartz seems like this guy's got something he needs to prove. Anyway, David Schwartz putting our mind at ease again, that Ripple is superior technology and that GlobalCoin just won't do this. Let's think of all the partnerships Ripple has. First of all, Facebook isn't in the business of banking. Facebook is going to use this stable coin in order for transactions to be made possible for their marketplace place, I think, and maybe a few other applications throughout their various social media platforms. That end, think of all the businesses, think of all the companies Ripple has already partnered with. Ripple is looking at the larger scale. They are looking at cross-border transactions for bigger purchases in the millions, if not tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, if not billions. And so to come out and say that GlobalCoin will annihilate Ripple just doesn't seem very well researched, even on the surface, even to me, let alone when you're saying it and now you're going toe-to-toe with David Schwartz in a tweet storm. And this here from Crypto-XRP, that's at Crypto_XRP on Twitter, with regards to the whole Facebook WorldCoin thing. Good morning, fam. Am I the only one who is starting to smell a rat with the whole Facebook WorldCoin crap? With all due respect and my honest opinion, the so-called Facebook WorldCoin is the biggest legalized, centralized scam. He goes on to say, for over a year and a half, the Indian government has been saying that they will be banning cryptos, and all of a sudden, they are denying that they ever said that, right after Facebook WorldCoin stated that it is soft launching in that country. And then 3 of 3, whose hands were greased to make this possible? 2, 10 million USD to be a node for the Facebook WorldCoin, with Facebook taking 30% of the proceeds. Do not fall for this crappy coin. They are trying to destroy, I think he means to say destroy, the crypto ecosystem with the help of world bankers and governments, the whole crypto ecosystem. So yeah, essentially saying Facebook's in it with the banks, collaborating with world governments, collaborating, trying to keep cryptocurrency at bay. Guys, if you are not following Crypto-XRP, I suggest you give him a follow. He's a really good guy, tweets out some good information. That's at Crypto_XRP. So Facebook, the banks, governments, essentially trying to keep a lid on cryptocurrency. Guys, are we going to fall for that? I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.